Hello, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Same Spirit Gaming. My name's Matt.
And I'm Jordan.
And, as you can see, today we're going to be starting Tunic, and good grief, this seems loud to me.
I can't hear it. But... I'll wait for you to change it, I guess.
I'm just going to, have the master volume and go with that.
Okay. I am so excited for you to play this game, Matt, because, yeah, I mean, I played it, and, I don't know, I loved it. It's, right up my alley for, how they do the storytelling and the lore and everything. It's super cool.
All right. Well, I suppose let's hop in. All right. Did we wash up on shore somewhere?
Yeah, no cutscene, no nothing. Just
just right into the game. Nothing about controls. Nothing. Oh.
I love it because
I thought maybe for a second those were going to be spikes that would hurt me.
Oh yeah, that's just the geometric style. But yeah, I feel I don't know why games still have tutorials press the control stick to move. It's if you navigated to the game, I'm pretty sure you know the basics.
Yeah.
Ooh, a bridge. Can you roll? I don't remember if you can or not. Maybe not.
I've pressed just about everything.
Okay. No, I was just curious.
Except for, start and select or whatever those are actually called on modern controllers.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. I have no clue what that means.
Why not?
Yeah, now, there is one game that I guess maybe kind of played a little bit of in the past couple of years that definitely going through some sort of mechanics tutorial is practically necessary.
Oh, okay.
But it's just because it's a very different game,
Yeah.
Okay, what do I do now?
I mentioned
holding left trigger, but...
Yeah. Oh, you can roll. Or it's a dodge,
grave.
I guess.
So I can roll.
Go in the door.
Seemingly not a whole lot else.
Go in the door. Can you not go in the door?
I tried to open the door. Let me try again, but... No.
Dang. Okay. Never mind. Like I said, I forgot, most of this game.
I probably need to, pick up a weapon or something first, I'd imagine.
I believe the weapon is in the hero's grave. But I just can't remember how to get in there.
Or it's right here.
Or I'm completely wrong.
I got a stick, I think. Left bumper.
That's a weapon.
It's a stick. Okay. So that is now assigned... Oh, wait, no. Okay. I have a stick and I can smash things. I don't know what these yellow points are for, but I'm guessing they're some sort of currency or upgrade points.
Yes, you are correct. The first time.
So anyway, the way that I was the game that I was talking about just a little bit ago, it's actually the game was specifically designed for blind people.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
So, you gotta have either an amazing sound system or some decent headphones.
Yeah.
Either way, Yeah, I tried to struggle through some of the game without having that, and it was just impossible.
Oh yeah,
Because you're
like
literally
using
relying entirely on audio cues
yeah,
to know what to do.
See, I'm not gonna play that game because on the off chance I have some horrible accident and do become blind, then it'll be like a fresh experience.
Okay, I still can't seem to open the door there. So let's look around here a bit more. Lots of steps.
Those
How would
shadows
I get
look good.
over there?
Yeah. Yeah, for being just like a geometric game, the graphics are actually pretty decent.
Okay, something town.
This actually is
Ow.
kind of a Souls-like. Not completely, but kind of.
In that, like, you lose stuff when you die and you have to go back to where you lost it to collect it again?
Yeah-ish, kind of. And also, well, you'll see, the bosses are very Souls. The controls are Souls-like, and the bosses are too, where, like, you have to learn it. And, of course, you have the stamina bar and stuff, which...
Yeah.
Like, Zelda didn't ever have that until Breath of the Wild or whatever, you know. It's totally different. 2D Zelda never had that. Let me put it that way.
And even at that, it's more so just, like, kind of environment-related stamina.
Oh, okay. I've never played it, so...
The only times I can recall... I mean, I haven't played it either, but I've seen it played enough that I think... the stamina only gets used up if you're climbing up things or swimming,
Okay.
or maybe like using the glider.
I see. By the way, if you didn't notice, that healed your health, and it's also
Okay.
like
Honestly,
a save point.
with my current setup, the bottom left corner of my screen is a little bit obscured.
Okay.
It's a bit blocked by the table I have my computer stuff sitting on.
Okay, no worries. And also, if you didn't notice, the monsters are back. So if you're used to another Crab's Treasure, that would be like the moon snail shell, basically.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh.
And now I'm blue.
Dabba-dee dabba-die. Very old meme.
Blue is the color of all that I wear, currently. At least as the character in the game.
Yeah. So, I can't remember if there's something coming up that I shouldn't... Well, anyway, I'll just start talking about it. So, the Oblivion remake came out. I'm sure everybody knows by now. And it's funny because I was watching somebody from my generation on YouTube talk about it, and he's like, "Oh man, I'm so excited for the Oblivion remake, you know, this will get a new generation of people." And he's like, because Oblivion came out in 2006. It's almost been 2 decades since the original game came out. So like this truly is like bringing literally a whole new generation, introducing the game. And I think some of them don't even know that it's a remake, really, which is funny.
Okay.
Oh.
What is this? Another fox-type creature?
Foxy.
Seemingly trapped in something.
definitely trapped in something.
My first guess would be that, like, that's our character's mother or something.
I think that's who it is. Yeah, I think it is. It gets a little confusing. It's a very mysterious game.
I would imagine I'm not supposed to try and go through there again right now.
I think it won't let you. Like, I think if you try, it'll like...
Well, plus, there's this path over here to explore.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
okay.
do you want to?
It's a key. Or at least that's kind of what it looks like.
I mean, I think the question was pretty simple, Matt.
Might as well be speaking Simlish or something. Okay, lots of enemies. Okay, well...
And there's a windmill. Oh, wait, you can't get past there. Because...
Yeah.
These trees.
Because there's all this stuff in the way.
Or bushes.
Okay, well... Maybe while I figure out what to do next, then we could get into the Bible passage.
Sounds good.
Today. Yeah.
Okay, so one thing about this game that, like, I wanted to address, I guess, and I kind of told Matt ahead of time, it's not, like, prominently featured, but, it is an aspect of the game, is, like, when you get to a save point, you kind of worship the statue type thing, so I picked a Bible verse, or passage, that talks about why that's wrong. So here we go. And this is from the Old Testament, but Jesus reiterates its importance as well. So this is part of the Ten Commandments, and it is Exodus 20. And I will read... oops, hold on, I lost it. Okay, I'll read 1 through 6. No, yeah, 1 through 6. Sorry, I kind of deciding where to end it. Okay. So Exodus 21 through 6. And God spoke all these words. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself an image in the form of anything in heaven above, or on the earth beneath, or in the waters below. You shall not bow down to them or worship them. For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, punishing the children for the sin of the parents to the 3rd and 4th generation of those who hate me, but showing love to 1,000 generations of those who love me and keep my commandments. Okay, there's a lot to kind of... Oh, you used the key. Yeah, there you go.
Kind of figured that's what it was for.
I'll wait till you're done here, and then... Because I want to see it, too.
What is this? Oh, okay.
Oh!
In a far-off land, a great treasure was sealed away forever. That's the main thing I can read. And then there's East Forest Hero's Grave, Guard Captain... That's ringing the East Bell, and then for the West Bell, there's Old House, Flooded Well, Dark Tomb. It's almost like a checklist of places I will probably need to go, or things to do.
Yeah, the game screen.
Hurts more when tired. You got health, stamina, and eventually magic, apparently. Okay.
Nice.
Anyway, did you have any other thoughts on the verses? You could totally share those now.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, just first of all, I wanted to mention that Jesus emphasizes how important it is to love your neighbor as yourself and love your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. I got it. I didn't. Usually you have to add one, but I think that was it. Okay, so it says, "You shall not make for yourself an image in the form of anything in heaven above, or on the earth beneath, or in the waters below." And you shall not bow down to them or worship them. And so obviously, taken at face value, God is the Almighty, the one thing you should have at the top of your list of priorities, kind of a thing. But I wanted to also, and so obviously what this game is doing is not good as well. That's the one point I wanted to say. Another point was that, okay, I'm not considering myself a Catholic at this point. I've already said that. But people have pointed to like statues of Mary and the saints and like all this kind of stuff, and said, well, look, they're making idols and that's going against this commandment. And I just slightly wanted to clarify a little bit. Now, there are Catholics who actually do like pray to the saints and Mary and worship them, and that's like completely wrong. And unfortunately, the Catholic Church even says you can pray to saints and Mary, and it's more of like prayer requests, I would say. Or sorry, let me exclude Mary for a second. For the saints, it's more like prayer requests because there's patron saints for this, patron saints for that.
Yeah, and my understanding is it's more like you're asking them to kind of mediate or intercede in a way.
Yes, that is exactly what it is. But for Mary, this is where it gets a little bit muddled, in my opinion, because I have known Catholics who, I should say most Catholics don't worship and like pray to Mary as they would pray to Jesus. However, there are Catholics who do, and although it's not like fully condoned by the church's teachings, it's also not strictly pointed out as something you shouldn't do at all, ever. So, and even if you like ask Catholics, like, oh, should I kneel with my head down and pray to Mary? Is that wrong? They won't say, yes, that's wrong, because many people do it. So they don't really condemn it, which this is all part of why I'm kind of an ex-Catholic, is because I never did that, but I saw other people do it, and nobody's willing to call them out on it and say, hey, look, the focus should be on Jesus, not Mary, or the saints and all that kind of stuff. Additionally, and for a while it was like, okay, I can kind of just look the other way. But my wife has pointed out, she's from Brazil, and it's even like more intense there. It sounds like it is basically the norm that if you're a Catholic, you have a statue of Mary and you come over and, like kiss the feet, and you do all of these things that are, for one thing, not at all biblical. And secondly, is literally taking the focus away from Jesus. And I don't understand why. And so, anyway, that actually, I feel like that actually does relate to this commandment. This wasn't exactly where I was planning the final passage discussion to go, but...
And obviously there's the other stuff of like, okay, don't make idols of other gods or start worshiping the sun or the other stuff like that.
Thank you. And that was actually going to be...
Yeah, that was like the real obvious intent behind
I didn't
when it was written. Because Jesus didn't exist. Hadn't existed in earthly form
Right. And that was actually another point I wanted to bring up, because that was kind of, I didn't even talk about like the obvious stuff like you're saying. Obviously, do not make idols out of, metal and wood for other gods, such as Hindu gods, or like, the Greek gods, or whatever, all of this stuff. I feel like that's the face value kind of obvious one, but yeah, sorry if I didn't mention that. One interesting thing, I was talking to somebody in my current Bible study, and he said, like, he believes the Hindu gods are basically demons. And I don't know how many Hindu gods there are. I guess there's thousands. Do you know if that's true? Someone told me there was thousands. I don't know if that's true, but
I'm not sure offhand.
Like, he thinks they're literally demons. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea, but that was one theory, I guess. And actually, my wife agrees with that too. I don't know. But for all you Indian Christians out there, I know it's not the easiest thing to be a Christian in India, and you know what? Our hearts go out to you. Stay strong, and yeah. See, like, this is how the soul's like, because you go back to heal, and then all the monsters are back. You have to do it all over again.
Yeah, I just wanted to at least try to be slightly more prepared. But it's not exactly going much better. In fact, I think I'm doing a little bit worse.
Yeah, it'll take a while, and you don't have to kill everything. Like, I think one time I got just frustrated at dying, and I was like, all right, screw it, I'm just running through. Not that you should do that now, but sometime. Nice, that's how you do it.
Yeah, but I'm tired. Okay. Now I'm not. Okay, well...
Don't make idols. There, I'm done with the Bible passage discussion.
Hero's grave that way. Alright, but what's over this way, then? It always makes me wonder.
Yeah. The secret
reward.
Oh, gosh.
There's a bunch of these guys. I don't know if I want to do that. With such low health.
What does the sign point to? I forgot.
The hero's grave.
Oh, here's another
save
point thing.
Of course, that means the enemies are going to be back.
Yeah, but you don't have to backtrack. You're just full health now.
I'm just going to keep hitting OK for all of these.
Yeah. Oh, it's teaching you target lock. I think you kind of figured that out already. But wait, it said there was a shield. So you might get a shield.
Check for dust. Okay, so there's just like... Right as you're doing the roll, there's just a brief little bit of invulnerability.
Yeah, I guess while you have the dust, and you cloud of dust, that's when the roll is legit. It's like an old school. Oh wait, do that again.
What?
You probably already saw it. It's like open the instruction manual.
I'm not sure I can again.
Oh yeah. It's like a CRT TV behind it. That's funny. Yeah. that's awesome.
I guess that's part of, like, I don't know, when they let you kind of pull it aside.
Yeah.
Okay, well now I guess I could go into that one area that
Yeah.
was hesitant to before.
Yeah. Yeah, later on, like, none of these enemies will be a problem. You get so strong.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore those dudes.
Nice.
Oh, geez, I just noticed the time. I didn't realize we were recording as long as we've been.
Wow, yeah, me either.
Note to self, time flies when playing Tunic.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even notice.
And I suppose also to all the viewers out there. Okay, I mean, I could still take a couple more minutes at least.
Yeah. And by the way, I don't think we even mentioned, this is on, like, the most basic Game Pass thing, so...
It just recently became available on Game Pass Core, which is the, like, maybe $70 a year
Jeez. That's
kind of plan.
I'm happy that it's on there, because it is such a good game.
Alright, I'm just gonna blitz these guys. That seems like the best approach for them.
Well, and there's two, it makes it a little
What
harder.
did I get? A potion!
Yay!
Okay, I can't, like, jump over to that. Alright, so I think I'm gonna work my way back to the healing station thing.
Yeah.
And we'll call it an episode, I guess.
Alright. Sounds good.
So thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
Hope you're enjoying the playthrough of Tunic so far.
Yes, indeed. And there's the heal.
Yep. Subscribe so you don't miss anything.
Yep.
And we'll be back with more in a few days.
See you next time.
Okay, bye, everybody.